Hey, you're back so soon. Aren't you supposed to be with your grandma back at her house right now? Ma.
Shu said you haven't been feeling well. He asked me to take care of you. I can help you do the laundry.
Where is he?
He just left.
Where are you right now? You need to come back. Yes, right now.
It was my idea. I can just leave if you don't want to see me.
No, Ma, what are you saying? Ma, you can watch TV. Can you tell me what happened?
The exam was too hard this time. Our whole class failed.
I understand that. But who signed this? You have more than one mom? Then why did someone else sign this?
What's the matter? You're always fussy whenever I come over. Ailian, don't lash out on the child.
I'm only trying to teach her, Ma. Don't get me wrong here.
Fine. Do what you will. I'm going to leave.
Oh, no, Ma. Stay and watch TV with us. We might miss the show.
Oh.
Hi, Auntie.
Hello. Come in. Have a seat.
Okay? It's okay. Just behave.
Yao Yao, why don't we fold clothes,
Listen, I hope you're okay having her here. I hope you're not mad that I brought her here without asking you first.
Do whatever you want.
You've been too busy lately. At least that's what I think. Are you all right?
Don't you have anything to do? Oh, it's my problem then. Just to remind you, you're in charge of selection, procurement, design, and sales. You're an employee, and I'm your supervisor. Is that clear? Look, I'll do what you say. Don't boss my mother around.
Come on. You've been too busy to have a social life. You and I both know that's not healthy at all, Ailian. If you let your mother stay here, she can take care of you by making you midnight snacks.
I'd rather sleep.
Okay. Don't be angry. It's my fault. Wait, let me get you some warm water.
I don't drink that.
I'll get you cold water then.
I'm okay.
Have a drink. I noticed that you've been cold since Mr. Yao brought Miss Liu. Did I do anything to offend you? Hey, you can tell me if I did, okay?
You didn't do anything wrong. Tell my nanny what to do if you want. You can even do that to my mother and to my daughter. She doesn't listen to her teacher anymore. And can you tell me who signed her test paper? Who signed this, huh?
Well, I did.
Are you her dad?
Well, I'm more than her father, aren't I?
Who told you that?
Well, you said that about me. It was during that one time you spoke to Mr. Yao over the phone. I heard everything.
Oh, you're good. Now you're also eavesdropping on me?
But I didn't—
That's great! You know, I actually thought you were a real gentleman. I was wrong.
You know, I try to stay humble and always be concerned about my country.
What are you saying? Seriously.
All I'm saying is even though we're not on the same level, I still do my best to— Look at what you just did! Yao Yao's teacher needs this back tomorrow. Here. You don't need to be so harsh. She only failed one exam anyway. She made me sign this for her because she's scared you might get angry. All right. Okay, fine. I won't do anything like this again, I promise. I acknowledge that you're her mother. Huh? I haven't forgotten. I work for you.
You can go home now. You really should go.
Okay, just let me put this back first.
Whatever.
Wait, hey!
My daughter is simply too stubborn.
It's fine. Don't mind her, huh? I don't think she's eaten anything yet. I'll cook something for her, okay?
Okay.
What's wrong with Mommy?
Did you sleep? I really still think you can't rush this. Foreign capital markets are in crisis.
I couldn't care less.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Confidence is different from arrogance. It's been a few days already. Have you recovered from your jet lag yet?
What room are you in?
Huh?
Your room number, I want to come see you.
Not now. You need to sleep. We can talk on the plane tomorrow.
I think I know what's happening. You're getting some extra service, aren't you? No wonder you won't let me see you.
Really?
Fine. I'll leave you alone now, Mr. Yao. Enjoy yourself. Goodbye. What?
Go downstairs in 30 minutes. I'll have someone pick you up.
Xiao'ou!
Tuta, you're here. How have you been?
Well, Yuan put me in charge of North China.
That's wonderful. You've been doing great, haven't you?
Forget about it. I'm leaving tomorrow.
But how come?
Yuan reassigned me to Guangdong as deputy.
What? But why in Guangdong?
You can ask him later. He's waiting for you.
I think I should.
Hey, Yuan! Xiao'ou's here! She's here.
Well, hello. I'm so glad that you're here. Because if you weren't, then I wouldn't have anyone else I could share this with. Thanks, Chitsa. You can go.
Oh, by the way, I'm packing up to leave tomorrow.
Hang on. Wait.
Yeah? No problem. I got it. I'll see you.
All right.
So you'll sleep here tonight?
No. I'll work here all night. I'll catch up on sleep tomorrow.
Tuta did something wrong? I heard he got reassigned in Guangdong.
That's a very long story, but first I need to show you something. Come here. Here, sit down. On this board are the core values of Yuan Fang. It's all here. I've never really shared this with anyone. That's because it might get misconstrued. Why don't we play a guessing game? Read the questions on the board, and then give me your answers right after you are done thinking. Let's start with the first one. Let's read this together. poor management of franchise stores, and serious outsourcing arbitrage.
Change to direct business.
That's 5 points. Will the financial crisis reduce orders of export enterprises? There's fierce competition among express companies. Do we lower prices?
I don't know.
Yun Tian and other shareholders attempt to force a merger for Yuan Fang.
Well, I'm no expert, so guessing would be pointless. You want to talk about your 1,000-truck project?
The orders of export companies have been reduced because of the financial crisis, with the transportation industry being the most severely impacted. You can expect the prices of trucks to drop this time. Do you still remember the SARS outbreak? I wanted to invest in the aviation industry, but I didn't have money then. However, things are looking really good. I need to make investments while vehicle prices are down.
Don't forget, you are not doing so well either. You're going to need to consider all the possible risks.
That's actually the second question. What takes a big chunk of all the costs? It's transportation, isn't it? If we have our own fleet, we'll be able to reduce our transportation costs. Of course, there will be problems, but only in the early stages. But the gains are worth more than the losses.
Does this have to do with them trying to force a merger?
All thanks to you, that'll be temporary.
Wait, me?
You told me about the ongoing crisis. I did some research and learned that Liu's group's market value has been declining. The fact is that they're in trouble. I plan to bring in money right when they're about to collapse, and then build my own fleet of trucks from there. Of course, before I do anything, I'll let them know, in observance of the contract, but I'm absolutely sure they'll reject it.
So you're planning to dissolve all his shares? What if Liu Yun Tian agrees? Won't you waste your efforts?
I thoroughly searched online. Liu Yun Tian is in big trouble right now. He's been losing big money and he can't recover.
So you timed this on purpose?
He can't take chances with me this time. The only thing he can do right now is to watch me buy his shares.
That's crazy.
I've actually been thinking, what do I do first? Do I pursue the 1,000-truck project now? Or maybe I should consider going direct business. After you informed me about the financial crisis abroad, I thought I'd strike while the iron is hot.
I think you're crazy, Yao Yuan. What if the business shuts down?
Impossible. I have money. I earned it all. The company's cash flow has been consistent. Unlike Yun Tian, who's been losing, this is my chance. Xiao'ou, I showed you my trump card. Now are you willing to jump with a crazy guy like me and do it together?
Challenge accepted.
No, wait a minute. You can't see those yet. I'm willing to share them, but then I'm gonna need you to sign something. A contract.
What do you mean, a contract?
So that I can hire you. That's what. You will be the president's assistant. I've signed and stamped it some time ago. You can freely indicate all your terms. They are going to take effect immediately.
What makes you think I'll sign it?
You're here now.
You think I want to work for you?
Well, you turned Wu Xiaoguang down.
So how did you find out?
I know everything.
Did you give him a call? I get it. You were bluffing.
Well, I guess you can say I did do that. Chung saw Wu Xiaoguang talk to you at the hospital and told me all about it. So I tried to make a bluff, but then you went ahead and admitted it.
Cheater.
But there's something I don't get. I really can't help it. I'm a bit curious.
Let's hear it.
How did you know I wanted to go direct business?
In our video chat, I could see your anxiety in your eyes. That's all I needed to see to figure out what exactly is bothering you. And it's perfectly fine, because everyone feels that. The solution? Direct business and management.
Wait, aren't you allergic to pollen?
Yes, I am.
So why did you bring Liu Ailian flowers?
And why do you care?
Honey, what's the matter? You should sleep now.
Mommy, please don't blame Uncle Shu. I asked him to sign my paper instead of you.
I know, dear. But you can't ask him to sign things for you anymore, okay? Good night.
Mommy? Do you know flower language?
No, I don't. What's that?
Uncle Shu said every flower has its own meaning. For For example, the flower Auntie Lu brought you means she misses you very much. Mommy, Uncle Shu knows everything. He's great, isn't he?
He is. Go to sleep now, okay? Hey. Close your eyes. Close them. Ma, you really should go to bed.
And why do you care now? Leave me alone.
Thank you very much for putting in the good word for me with Mr. Liu. What's the problem? Don't you like it?
9 years ago, someone had also given me a necklace. I can still remember every single insult hurled my way. But I can afford it now, so I'm good. Mr. Wu, is one stupid necklace all I'm worth to you?
No, not at all. Please don't misinterpret me, Miss Hua. I saw your work during the aftermath of the Sichuan disaster and I was very moved. Yun Tian Com is lucky to have someone like you.
Or did you go to Sichuan not because of me, but because of Lu Xiao'ou?
Don't say that, Miss Hua. I was actually scared you'd say that, honestly. Because my company is still trying to learn the ropes of the trade. Miss Hua, I would like to invite you to...
Mr. Wu, you've transitioned your business from major deliveries to express logistics. And we actually admire you a lot for that.
Well, you know me, Miss Hua. I just hope that I got to meet you much earlier.
You see, unfortunately, Mr. Liu has always had his eyes set on Yuan Feng. He's not interested in anything else, to be frank.
Really? Yuan Feng Express? I'm disappointed by his choices. Yao Yuan's Yuan Feng Express? Tell you what, give me 3 years, and I'll kick him out of the industry. I mean, for one thing, he never went to business school, and he knows nothing about the market. 3 generations of my family have been actively doing business in the industry. Our family knows the ins and outs like the back of our hands. The students in our business school are either rich or intelligent, and
they're Mr. Liu's classmates?
I just happened to be a classmate of his fiancée. Are you familiar with the Luo Hua Group? Luo Ziwei, the daughter of the Lu Hua Group's owner? That's Mr. Liu's fiancée. Look, I know a lot about his past. Nearly everything, really. I can tell you everything I know. But then, you have to keep it a secret. Only if you want. No pressure, but you have to keep it a secret.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and here you go, all good. It's my secret skill, putting the seasoning in exactly 25 seconds. I tell you, this one's going to be tasty. Smells good.
This is unbelievable. I'm still eating instant noodles with a big boss like you, and we're sharing a cup.
You eat the noodles, I drink the soup.
You know, I remember this person. He said he'll never eat instant noodles nor fast food again when he gets rich.
Wait, are you talking about me?
Well, who else had the guts to merge with Nanfang right after answering a phone call from Liu Yun Tian? And then drew me quite an ambitious blueprint right here.
You have great memory, you know that? I
You
forgot about
underestimate
that.
me. How could I possibly forget? For one thing, I actually thought I wouldn't be able to eat this stuff again when you get rich.
Of course, this is nothing compared to hotel meals.
I like it though. It's actually tasty like you said it would be.
Oh no.
What's up?
Cameras.
Since when? Who had those cameras installed?
Well, I had them installed. The office has to be monitored 24/7.
How come? What do you need to monitor outside of work hours?
Some people render overtime.
But they can see us.
Relax, it shuts down when the computer's off. Hey, wait, don't go. You don't have to leave, okay? I was just messing with you.
Get your filthy hands off me!
But it's midnight. Where are you going?
I have a hotel room, remember? It'd be a waste not to stay there.
You're right. We should head there right away, huh?
You know what? I never really thought that our marriage will push through. I thought it was just a legend.
I realize that. But we can still make our lives very legendary, huh?
When will you be back? I'll pick you up myself.
Sometime next week, I think.
I can't wait to see you. Bye.
Bye. You need to be reminded. Only a select number of people can live legendary lives. Princes always marry princesses. What sounds like a fairy tale for others is the reality we live. That's just how it is. You got that? Vincent, I want to ask you a question. You're in logistics. Why take care of it on your own? I'm sure your assistant can handle it. Not really. She can only handle one area at the moment, so she's, not good enough. Don't tell me you're afraid she might get hurt. You know what I mean, don't you? The world is a dangerous place, and you do have lots of competition, so you really wouldn't want to put her at the forefront.
Watch where you're going!
Hello? It's late, what's up?
I just wanted to give you a call, that's all. Do you still remember our little deal?
What's going on, May? There's something wrong with your voice. Are you alright?
I think I want to rehearse right now. Maybe you could do something for me?
Right now? It's already late. How about tomorrow? Look, I can take the first flight to go to you.
You think too much, silly. I just wanted you to sing me a song, that's all. I don't care what song it is. Just sing it with your heart.
Okay, hang on. Hang on.
多少次，讓這冷陽與嘲笑，從未有放棄過。
Almost. Okay. Hold up the banner. Hold up the banner. Do it. Remember, mind your facial expressions, okay? You need to be smiling. Show your biggest smiles when the music starts playing. Okay. Hurry. Start playing. Go. Drums, people. Make it way louder. My dear, don't forget to give the flowers.
What do you think?
Give Auntie the flowers.
Auntie, these flowers are for you.
Oh, don't
Thank
worry,
you.
ma'am. I'm very familiar with your bad allergy to pollen. That's why we got you plastic flowers. Miss Xiao'ou, it's very nice to meet you.
Oh, this is our office director, Sister Lu, Xiaopiu's sister-in-law.
Oh, I know Xiaopiao.
So, boss, is it lively enough?
No doubt, you always do a great job. This building, it was a state-owned factory. I bought it because it's beside Yun Tian Com. Don't you worry, because it'll grow taller than their building.
You're funny, boss. How can buildings grow
Sure
like
they
people?
can. These are our employees, and these are their children. We have our own primary school and kindergarten programs. It was made just for the kids.
That's right. Come with me. Come on, guys. Let's welcome her.
Welcome, Miss Lu! Welcome to Yuan Fang! Welcome to the family! It's great to have you here! It's really nice to see you!
How are you, Al?
Please enjoy your time here!
All the department offices are located in these floors. Although you'll be surprised to know that there's a king-sized office at the top floor. Right this way. Watch your step. Come in. What do you think? Looks great, huh? These are our boss's prized possessions.
Wait, so this is his office?
No, it's his sand table room. Oh, would you like a cup of tea? Boss is just fixing something. He'll be back in a bit.
Oh, Miss Lu, what did you do for a living?
Oh, me? Well, I was a tailor.
Oh, and before that?
I used to cook. I worked at a school canteen for elementary kids.
And before that?
I used to feed pigs. I can make you a cup of tea or maybe coffee.
Oh, you have coffee?
Yes, ma'am. I
Sounds
can make
good.
some for you.
Thank you.
Brother.
Let's see the ring. It's jade, isn't it?
It's no big deal.
Is it heavy, huh? Is that a dragon or your picture? Huh? I'd say a dragon. Yes, it is. Where's your gold teeth? You might as well complete the look. Do you two know what makes me angry? Come here, Uncle. Look at Uncle. He's your father, and you never bothered to give him anything. You look like you're rich. What about him? The only clothes he has are the ones he's wearing right now. I'm disappointed at you two. You've forgotten what it's like to be poor. This is opulence. Do you remember how Uncle raised you? He wouldn't eat just so you could. Now what do you have? Families and careers? Where's your filial piety? Have you two forgotten what that even means? You should be ashamed. My uncle, your father, deserves better. He deserves better from you!
Yep, speak. Ask for forgiveness.
Brother, we know we made a mistake. I guess we can make up for all the losses and return the money, of course. You can punish us how you see fit. Forgive us.
You...
Just like my brother said, you can punish us.
Why?
Uncle, come on. Uncle, I think you should have them go back to Hangzhou, but we need to talk.
Are you done now?
I am. They're all yours.
What's wrong with
Dad,
you two?
enough.
You get rid of that smirk.
Fine.
Did you expect this? Huh? Well, your father loves this room. We've reconstructed several classic battles here.
Is this an office or a gaming room?
Can you tell me something good? Xiao'ou, what do you think of the office? Are you impressed?
No, not at all.
That's why I'm hiring you back. I could really use your advice. Did Miss Lu take you to my room? I can take you there if you want. It's right down that hallway.
I'd like to know how many family members you have here compared to the number of rank-and-file employees. Be honest with me.
70 or 80... 70%, I think.
Is this where you serve customers coffee?
Yes.
Now I know why you've been failing in negotiations. You see, your office director? She made me the worst coffee I've ever had in my life. You can't have people in your team making bad coffee. It makes your customers think twice about your credit as well as your reputation. Now, I'm sorry, but I'm not signing.
I'm sorry, but what exactly does coffee have to do with anything anyway?
I still have things to say.
Fire away then.
I want to know why an express company has a green department.
Oh, you have good eyesight.
Also, you have a primary school and kindergarten? Now tell me, Mr. Yao, how many people do you want to work for you moving forward?
I just want to help the employees.
Your employees work hard to earn money so a bunch of lazy people could eat 3 times a day.
They're not lazy people. They're the families. Their aunties, their uncles, grandfathers, grandmothers.
Are you sure you're being fair? Do you give everyone equal treatment? If you can't say you are, they'll bring as much people as they can, because people are selfish. You don't realize this now, but you're the only one on the losing end.
That's a good speech. Hang on, okay? I'll write that down.
I'm not kidding here.
Okay, fine. I'll listen. Go on.
Dissolve the green department. It's better to donate money to an elderly home than to run this thing. The work has to be done by competent people.
I agree.
Remove the corridor partition and let the workers be seen by the public.
Is that necessary?
Of course it's necessary. If you keep them exposed to the public, that lessens the chance of factions forming, and work productivity will improve.
Okay then. Now for my reward.
Oh, all right, fine. You deserve one. After all, you're a good young man who strives for progress. Now let's talk about this sand table. I guess you can keep it for now. Do remember though, you're the boss of Yuan Fang Express. What kind of impression do you want to make?
Very well. Thank you for your insights. But first, may I take this call?
Go ahead.
Hi, Yun Tian, go ahead.
Hi. I'm going to send you 2 things in a bit. One is a dinner invitation. The other is a claim for damaged parcel.
All right.
Hi, Hi,
watching me
boss.
from his office.
There's an invitation in a package from across the street. They said a courier was the one who broke it. They want damages. What's wrong with these people?
Well, have you received it yet?
Tell me something. Was that package you sent over to my office marked as fragile?
Of course, that's standard protocol.
Oh, I see. Well, I bought healthcare products in your shop, and sadly, the packaging was broken. What will my compensation be?
Well, I suppose the two of us could just call it even then.
We're both doing business here, and we both have our own share of faults too. But why do you have to pick on me every day?
If I were you, open the invite. Dinner? Sounds good. As for the Guangzhou airport bet, it's no secret that I lost. I will cook for you as promised, okay?
You've already managed to kick me out of the logistics industry. I really don't think I should be there.
Come on, it's just a misunderstanding.
You can forget it. You know something? You might as well just eat me alive.
Tell you what, look at the invitation again. The person I invited was Lu Xiao'ou. You'll only be her date.
You see? That man's pure evil. He stands there watching me every day with a telescope.
You two are so childish. You two are unbelievable.
Hello, Xiao'ou.
Hey, how are you? Why haven't you called me in a long time? I didn't see you back at Sichuan.
Well, we both have things to take care of.
I'm going to be all by myself at home tonight. I heard that you're going to fly overseas in a few days. Do you want to drop by and visit?
Good evening, sir.
My meeting's starting soon. I'll call you later.
Water, please.
Very well, sir.
Hi. Tell me what's going on. What's the rush? So has Mr. Liu changed his mind?
Mr. Wu, your water.
Thank you.
Actually, Mr. Liu never took you seriously. What he really wants is to ruin Yao Yuan.
What are you saying, Miss Wang? I don't get it.
He just wants to use you as a proxy of sorts to fill in the position at Yuanfeng in order to compel Yao Yuan to agree to sell to us. Mr. Wu, Liu Yun Tian is using you as a pawn.
Miss Wang, why are you sharing this with me? What's your agenda?
Hello?
Hi, are you alone?
What do you mean, Dad?
I want to ask you something. Are you really set on going back to him this time?
Are you going to support me or not?
I'm not at liberty to say.
I know you too well, Dad. You have to be honest. So why exactly did you quit your job so suddenly?
Well, I just wanted to do some more research. Well, when I was young, I wanted to teach, but as fate would have it, I was compelled to go to the front lines.
Can you leave fate out of this for once? Chantang already told me everything. You brought Yao Yuan with you in order to investigate, and now they're accusing you, right? Hello? Can you hear me, Dad?
Xiao'ou, do you think that I have been harboring feelings of resentment all these years?
Not really. That's why I feel strange.
The thing is, I rushed all the way to the forefront. to chase illegal delivery firms in order to allow Yao Yuan and everyone else to expand. I got them places and took responsibility for it. At the moment, I'm teaching Chantong to change their mindsets in order to understand how private express services work. So, which version of me is better?
It doesn't matter. You're a complex person after all.
You really are my daughter. Actually, all throughout our lifetime, we progress with every step that we take. And we all move forward by learning from our past missteps. There's no person, well, no living person, who knows what their destination is. And not just people, but corporations and even entire countries. So, tell me, do you think I have any regrets?
I don't know.
Listen to me first. I'm glad that you've decided to come back home. I don't just mean I'm happy you're home, or that I'm happy to have you in the company. What makes me happy is that even when our country is in a big crisis, you chose to come home. You understand?